a handicap going to the refectory, going for your meals. And I'm sure we had more variety than this, but beans and runny eggs just stick in my mind. And that probably is because egg and chips is my favourite meal or something, but I just remember that beans and eggs and ketchup on tables. That just stuck in my mind. I can't remember anything else about the kind of food, and I'm sure it wasn't any special toast. There was always toast and, maybe not even toast, bread and butter. Just bread and butter on the tables. The bread might have been cut into triangles, I don't know. It's just a strong memory of this kind of basic food. Your fried egg, which was runny, and the beans and ketchup and bread and butter, and it might have even been margarine on the bread. But very, very basic food, but never a complaint about the food. People didn't complain you ate the food, and it was wholesome, and there was plenty of it, but it was nothing special.
It's rooted in the idea of what can you believe that's in front of you, or rather, if you look at something, whatever that thing is, you can't look at it without prior information, without a history. And a couple of years ago, I was up at Greenham Common, in the middle of Greenham Common, looking at this heathland, and that's all I could see was heathland. But because of the information I'd been told before, I knew a lot of its history. And I thought that was a bit of a shame that I couldn't look at this piece of heathland for what it was, rather what it is, rather than what it was.
For people who come and look around this exhibition, for them to get the joke, as it were, they would have to have a lot of prior knowledge of the history of Greenham Common as well. Otherwise they're just...
No, I think it works on many levels, actually. I think if I've had people come who are not locals, who don't know anything about it, and its history is vague at best for them, and they take it for what it is, which is an exhibition about a certain period in time.
But they're then leaving here thinking they've seen an exhibition about something which never existed. Isn't that a bit of a con?
Yeah.
And a little bit immoral, maybe?
It might be a little bit unethical, but it's a benevolent unethicalness, if you like. The vast majority of people have gone away believing what it is to be, and then have been told, no, that's not what it is. Almost without exception have smiled.
And when they haven't, what does that make you feel?
Well, we all believe what histories we want to believe. We all do that, on a very personal level and a kind of wider political level. We all want to believe what we want to believe. And the truth of something is not necessarily believed.
Music on the bandstand, which I found pretty fascinating, because my elder brother was a saxophonist, and it was just interesting to him, and I was brought up on his kind of records which he'd play. He was very interested in band music.
I've just trawled eBay and charity shops, and friends have lent things. It's all come about through that. The graphics have all been specifically designed to fit in, but they're all based on authentic designs.